Alrighty, so this one might be a little bit weird, but I've been using this as just like my random like dailies PvP sort of team, just because I really don't get a whole lot of use out of this festival Merlin. I didn't have really good ultimate levels on her for a while, and realistically, her passive is just a little too RNG based for a lot of people to really enjoy. But she is a very cool character. I do like her like design, and like I like debuff characters. Debuff characters to me are really cool, but they can be very hit or miss depending on what's going on in the meta and everything. So I've just been kind of messing around with it, just kind of in my free time, just seeing how it goes. Obviously, it's not anything super crazy useful, but either way, I think maybe we go for the kill on Deanne here. But luckily, you get really fast, easy use out of the Zeldris in the back, just because you have Bon, who's putting on attack lowers every single time you attack. You have, Merlin, who's also putting on her stacks every time you attack, which is pretty cool. Which hers are a little bit more dependent. You have to I think they only get applied to the character you're attacking, so AoEs are a little bit more useful, because obviously she's kind of meant to be used on the unknown team, which is a little bit more AoE heavy, but either way, it's it's kind of fun just messing around with her a little bit. I really wish that she was just a little more useful, maybe, but I don't know. You can't really you can't win them all, I guess. I was really hoping that during this newest festival announcement that they were going to be unveiling maybe a relic for her, perhaps, but unfortunately we did not get so lucky. So I think what I'm going to do is go for. The Bond is a really big issue, but I think we need to put some ult control on maybe, because I really don't have a whole lot of damage besides that, so maybe this can kill Zeldris off and then he can only use one card, but Merlin doesn't really do the greatest damage. Yeah, I mean, it's a dissolve card, so I wasn't expecting good damage from it, but even then, the Elemental Explosion card can be pretty hit or miss as well. So this probably kills me. It does. Dude, he's hitting all crits. It's crazy. And then, okay, a little bit of cleave action from the Zeldris there. I really need a combo for the Bond here. Oh. All right. All right, ask and you shall receive, I guess. So that works out for me. If we'll go ahead and just do this, that should be pretty much game. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of fun messing around with Merlin a little bit for the first time in quite a while, actually. She's not really been super relevant for a while. Even the Unknown team has kind of left her in the dust, unfortunately, because the Unknown team has kind of shifted more towards Ragnarok characters. And even then, you kind of want to just have more damage-centric units on the field. So either way, let's hop into another one. Alrighty, we have a demon team, which has Melascula, which is a bit odd. I actually don't really run into Melasculas, like, much at all, so this could be very interesting. Problem being the damage cap, and of course, Melee also is probably going to get True Magic here, which means that this turn 2, or his first turn, could end up being quite detrimental. So, he's going to be able to put on the Mark of Death and AoE in one turn, which might be a little too much for me to handle, I'll be honest with you. So he does not, actually. That does kill my melee, unfortunately, so that is very unfortunate. Kind of wanted him to be alive, but he's also running Nanashi. This is definitely going to be the team that I have the most trouble getting through with this team, because of, Merlin's not, like, doing a lot of damage. If they kill off melee, then that's also going to be an issue, and I didn't even get the bond cards that I needed to be able to stop this melee here. So he's literally got me, like, dead to rights here, which is unfortunate. So let's go ahead and do something like this, I guess, and we'll hope for the best, but probably not gonna work out for us. Oh, actually good damage there, but I don't think this is gonna be enough to follow up, which is very unfortunate. Oh, wow. He still pops stats, and I'm probably ruined, but I did get through, which is at least somewhat good. Okay, Nanashi card, so That's useless, basically. Did he go for the Merlin? Oh, he went for Zeldris. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I don't think I have the damage to get through the entire Demon King here. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Yeah, plus the Tarmia Link, I forgot. Yeah, unfortunate. Maybe it would have been better to go for the Nanashi there, so that way he can only use one card, but even then, I think it was basically going to be me screwed either way, because this is going to kill me. Oh, actually it doesn't. Kind of surprised by that, honestly. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to use the snipe card there, but with it being disabled, it's not really that big of a deal. Do put some extra debuffs on. Merlin is not going to be able to kill the Demon King here. Maybe Nanashi? Nah, not even Nanashi. We do stun. If we would have had stun on him, that would have been so good, but... Ugh, yikes. Big AoE here. Okay, doesn't kill. Surprising, but... yeah, this is GG. This is actually not as much damage as I was expecting. Maybe his maybe he had lower ult level. Okay, not too bad, but is what it is. Alrighty, we have another Sins team here, which I think I should have pretty much no big issues getting through. I think in that last match, I definitely think the RNG was a big factor there. Like if it was just like, oh, you know, get 4 debuffs on a character and they're always stunned, like that would be way more consistent and way more usable than the fact that I put a corrosion. It's not actually called corrosion. I can't even remember what that debuff is called, but it's kind of like corrosion where it does like 50% of their health. If I hadn't put that on and if I would have stunned the Demon King, that would have been really good, but unfortunately, there's 4 different elements that Merlin can receive, or that she can put on the enemy, which is it's just a little too much, man. It really is. Like, maybe if they were to narrow it down to 3, or... No crit. That's unfortunate. I'm going to have level 2 cards. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of those weird kind of scenarios where, like, it could work out for you, but it also could not work out for you. So it's very hit or miss, which is not really what you're looking for in PvP, because in PvP, the more consistent your team is, obviously the better it is. So yeah, Merlin unfortunately just doesn't really fit the right criteria, unfortunately. So yeah, okay, so we dealt some pretty good damage there. We do have a bond combo ready. We even drew a level 2 melee card, so that's good. I don't think we'll have really too many issues here. He's really... I don't know what it is about Bonds being, like, very adamant about killing Lost Vein, but, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. So, either way, let's go for this, because that should be more than enough to kill, and then we will move on. Alrighty, we have a Demon King team, which is not anything out of the ordinary. Ooh, we pull an extra level 2 melee card, which could be kind of nice. Honestly, melee has kind of been the bane of my existence lately. I think we're gonna go for... He might be running evasion food, actually. I'm not super confident in this, but I think we're gonna go for it either way, because it is what it is. If we miss this, it's... yeah, that does suck, but... It is what it is. I wanted to make sure that I keep the... Whatchamacallit? The, Ooh, I'm actually really surprised that killed. I wanted to keep the Infect card for Demon King, because if I can... It's going to be very low odds that I pull an extra bond combo here, but... Yeah, not quite. I don't even know if I have enough to get through the entire squad he's got. Like, I don't think I can kill both of these. He would need to... really crit my melee here, which is not going to be doable, I don't think. Okay, going for the Bond as well, which is not good. That's so unfortunate. I mean, it would have been nice to put on, like, Dissolve or something to counter this, but Demon Kings, man, they're just, they are built different. So let's go for this, maybe. into... I mean, realistically, the only option I have is either triple melee card, which gets me disabled, so the third card does basically nothing, or I could go for this. But level 1 cards, yeah, are not going to do enough. They do put on the Merlin debuffs, which is what I... like, the whole reason you would do that play in the first place, but... it's just not enough damage, man. It's so unfortunate, man. It's so unfortunate. It's just... yeah, I guess, honestly, maybe Bon is kind of hindering me a little bit on this team. I think maybe just the team synergy here in general just is not the greatest. Because if they kill Melee, he's like one of my biggest damage sources. Merlin really doesn't do a whole lot of damage in general, but can be kind of supporty. And then Bon requires 2 cards to even like to pull off his combo, which is just not ideal. So it's not great, but I mean, I don't know, it's kind of fun regardless. Like, I do like using sort of these like not as great units. I almost want to swap to an unknown team with Merlin just to see if I can maybe make that work or something, but obviously we've lost this one, so yeah, see you in the next one. Alrighty, we have another Demon King team. He actually is running Assault Melee, which is a bit more interesting, I think. Not 100% sure that we're going to be able to do as much as I'm hoping for here, because, I mean, if I attack into the Demon King, it's going to be not great. I don't know. We'll go for it, I guess. I kind of want to do this because I want to keep the Bond combo ready, and I don't want to... realistically, I kind of want him to be able to crit my melee to rank up my cards, so we're going to try not to set up the... maybe it would have been better to put the Mark of Concentration on the melee here. I'm not 100% sure what the best option is, but he does have some good stacks on the melee here. Okay, he probably is able to kill my melee now, knowing that he's going for the kill here. It's going to be the Amplify card that makes or breaks. Okay, he went for the... okay, I'm kind of surprised you went for Demon King. That's... I think melee would have had a much better chance there. Very bizarre of you. So I'm going to try to kill off your 2 damage dealers, I guess. Oh, well. Probably a bot, I guess, if I had to guess. But I'm going to feel bad if this was an actual player. But ooh, we actually stunned the melee. Merlin going crazy. Insane. So, yeah, that actually worked out pretty well. I think he would have killed my melee, though, and then I would have had to worry about using the Bond cards and everything to kill, which probably wouldn't have worked out as good. I do really like Lost Vein. It's really cool that he's the first LR, but at the same time, you kind of... that's the reason why people run Deanne in the slot. You kind of need a tank, because he can be tanky in some ways, but in other ways, he can die pretty quickly. So, either way, just kind of fooling around, just kind of messing around. Obviously, we're kind of biding our time up until the new update, because that's where all the real cool stuff is going to happen. So, hopefully you guys are just enjoying the week. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll mess around with Merlin on an unknown team next. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you later.